Hey everybody, Psycho here again. Now today we are going to be taking apart this PS4 and cleaning it. I just picked this up, so it's one of the first things I like to do. Take it apart, blow the fan out, because usually there's a dust problem with these. But one thing we have to do before that is I actually have no lights in my building. One of my light switches, I believe, have kicked the bucket. So this one, and this one work, but the third one here doesn't, and that's the one that runs the lights to the building. So there's power there, no power there, and then when you flick the switch, still no power there. Whereas this one, okay, there's power there, and then you flick the switch, and then it has power everywhere. So I think this switch is gone. That's what we're going to switch out. First thing I'm going to do though is cut the power to the building. That way I don't lift myself, because that's never too fun. So that's off. And my stereo going out, so I know there's no power going. But we will double check. Why is that still on? Whoa, what the hell's going on here? There shouldn't be any power going to any of this. What did I do wrong here? I'm gonna have to look this over, because I do not feel like dying. That's supposed to be the main shut-off for this building. Let's have a quick look. Alright. Oh, so it's an old fuse style. There's one coming up the bottom that goes through the fuse, and then it goes there. But that should, sorry about the camera work, that should, yeah, lock all that out. Not quite sure what's going on here. I don't have 20 hands, so sorry. But that should all be dead. But that is definitely not dead. So what I'm going to do is go inside and shut the main breaker off that's coming out this way. That way there's nothing coming out here from the house. Alright, so I cut the power from the inside of my house, and it's still... So I think there's something wrong with this, to be honest. Because there shouldn't be anything. There's no possible way there's power going to this anymore. The breaker's been shut off, so I'm not 100% certain what is going on here. It's really weird. Saying that it stops. So I think this is defective, but I know for a fact that this is off now. So I'm going to pull this off, this one out, I'm going to switch it, and we're going to see if it works. Alright, so I got the old one out, I have the new one in. Pretty simple process. 2 wires there at the bottom, 1 at the top, that's how they had it, so I didn't change nothing. I just got to put the 2 screws back on there, and we'll give her a go. Alright, so I've installed the switch, she's in, I have the breaker turned back on. I still have to turn the power back onto the building. Hopefully she doesn't arc or spark, but if it does, it shouldn't be too bad, because we do have a fuse there, and obviously we got a breaker inside. So again, let's juggle this. Okay, power back to the building. Nothing's arced yet. I don't see any smoke. Don't see anything, so set the phone down. Let's see if she'll light up. Aha! And the lights are back. Perfect. So now we can get into the video and clean this PS4 up. Alright, so to take apart a PS4, it's pretty simple, but you do need some specialty bits. I'm pretty sure you can get these on eBay or Amazon, whatnot. There's 4 screws in the back of the PlayStation. Now on this particular PlayStation, the 2 seals are gone. However, there's still tape on this one, so I don't know if this was taken apart or not, but nonetheless we're going to take it apart. I use a number 8, no, that's flathead bit here. I don't know if they're a Torx 8-bit. However, it's not the correct bit really, because there's like a little middle piece, and what I like to do is just take a little flathead, and sometimes you can jam it in there and it'll break the middle piece off, and if it doesn't, usually it'll still fetch up enough that you can start spinning it out. So it's not too difficult either or. Now see, this one is broken, so I can't actually fetch that up, so then we will switch to the number 8 and it works just perfect. Now, don't know if they stuck that on there or what the deal is. No, it looks like it was off at one point, because the centerpiece looks like it's broke. There we go. And I lost the screw. That's perfect. Oh, it didn't go far. Alright, so once we have those 4 screws out, this just pops up and then it just slides off. And that's it. Now we have access to the fan. Now you could just take air compressor or whatever and just blow the fan itself out. You can see there's a bit of dust there. Not too bad, I've seen worse. But one thing we're going to do is pull this power supply out. Now, we don't have to take it right out and unplug it. We just need to take out these 5 screws, and that way we can lift it so we can shoot air this way and get all the fins in here cleaned out. Alright, so those 3 there, and then we have 2 fill-ups as well. And these are pretty simple. And then just pick the little tab up with it. These are pretty long screws, so you can't really mess them up. Come on, you can do it. And then that's the second one. Alright, so what that allows us to do is just pull this out of the way. Now, I might have to jiggle it a bit. I find that these like to stick. There we go. So now we can just pull that out like so. And now we can look up the fan and see if it's actually dirty or not. And this one is not really all that bad. So take you guys off the tripod so you can see the fan itself and then the fins. Now I've seen them to the point that that would be just coated. So this one isn't too bad. So the next thing I'm going to do is just run some compressed air through it. Now I'm using my compressor out here in the shed. You can get canned compressed air. It all works the same. And sorry that it's a bit dark, but I'm filming late. And we're just gonna... And that's all there is to it. So once we have everything blown out, it's just basically reassemble the same way we've taken it apart. Put the adapter or the power supply in. Start with these tabs. This one, I think it was taken apart because it wasn't all that dirty. Generally, they get pretty gnarly. So I think this person had this apart. Like I say, once you get the 4 screws out, you can blow the fan out, and generally after that, you're good to go. Next, don't want to lose my screws. There, so now that's done. Now the front and back part, I am going to give this a quick wipe down. You see there's a bit of dust up here, not a big deal. So how this works is it just goes on the front and just slides down like that. Lickety split. And then we just grab... See, that's another one that's got a... If I got one that's got a broken center, we'll start with that. So that one's broken, so this should be good. If I can get my fingers on it. Not exactly easy to hold on to. And that's it. So, of course, none of these broke, so... There, and that's it. Now she's ready to go. So that does it for today's video. I hope it helped somebody out. One thing I will say, if you guys are interested in gaming videos, check out my other channel. It is Psych and Spy. I'll have a link down below. It is basically me and my brother doing co-op games. So lots of good stuff there. So yeah, anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for viewing.